Hey all you Let's Play fans, Baltus MC bringing you more Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. So in the last video we took down the seed on Elysia before making our way here to the final planet corrupted by Faison, the Pirate Homeworld. And from the looks of it, it looks like the corruption is spreading super quick here. So we need to find a way to get to the seed as soon as possible. Thankfully, we intercepted a communication from a Federation trooper here on the planet who said they might be able to help us out. So with that, let's go ahead and hop back onto our ship then, and we'll see if we can track them down. Alright, so if you remember towards the end of the last video, the Federation trooper gave us coordinates to where they are currently located. Yeah, as you can see, they're over here on the west side of the planet, and from the looks of it, it looks like we have a landing area near there, over at the research facility. So let's go ahead and head on over there. Alright, and here we are at the entrance to the research facility. And if you didn't get the pirate cargo drone or heavy Faison canister scans back in the previous area, you can actually get them rather easily in this docking area as well. So that's kind of nice. Alright, let's go ahead and get continuing onwards here. We'll go ahead and use this panel on the right. That way we can activate this lift to take it up top. Yeah, I kind of like this sequence here as well. Yeah, it's like watching these metal railings fold out, those metal sphincters opening up for us. I don't know, it's kind of neat. Alright, now once we're up top, you can see we got a barrier blocking the way here, but if you look over to the left, looks like we got a morph ball passage behind this grate. Let's go ahead and blast that open. We'll roll on through here. Yeah, just like so. And if we look out this window, we can see we've got a button on the opposite wall. All we need to do is just hit that with a heavy shot. Alright, beautiful. We have opened up the way forward. So let's go ahead and roll on back out of here. And we'll see what we got through this doorway. Alright, now before I continue on through this little hallway here, I actually want to go ahead and get out my scan visor. And then we'll just carefully move on forward here. Up until these guys show up. Let's go ahead and give them a quick scan. These are Utragion Shriek bats. Yeah, these guys are just like every other Shriek bat that we've come across in the game, but one thing that's really unique about them is their name. Because if you remember, every other Shriek bat that we've come across has been named after the planet that they are from. So does that mean that this planet is called Utragia? Are the space pirates Utragians? Unfortunately, that's all the information that we get, because as far as I know, that's the only scan in the entire game that has that name. It's like, I don't know, I'm pretty sure the space pirates have a name other than just space pirates. And I'm pretty sure this isn't just called Pirate Homeworld. Seems a little bit too on the nose if you ask me. Alright, now as we head over this way, these guys are going to show up. Let's go ahead and give them a quick scan. These are Faison Grubs. Yeah, these guys can be a little bit annoying because if you get too close to them, they like to latch onto you and start draining your energy. But thankfully, they go down just one pop of your plasma beam. So they're not too big of a problem in that regard. Alright, so let's go ahead and continue up this way. Just go ahead and avoid those Shriek bats. And look at this guy over here. What is this ugly thing? Unknown bioform is deceased. Subject appears to be part of a bioengineering experiment. And unfortunately, it doesn't have a name, but it kind of looks like a graboid from the movie Tremors. Yeah, look at this. You even get to go right through the middle of it as well. Ugh, it's fucking disgusting. Alright, so now let's just go ahead and continue up this way. Now, before we jump up there and go through that Morph Ball tunnel, we actually want to look over here to the right. And we want to use our screw attack to access this platform over here. That way we can jump over here to this ledge and gain access to this. We got ourselves another missile expansion up here. Alright, that is very nice. And thankfully, we don't have to screw attack our way back. We can just use a well-timed double jump to make our way back over to this platform. Alright, so now, let's go ahead and see what we got up here in this Morph Ball tunnel. Alright, there we go. Just go ahead and boost on through that guy. And we'll use this bomb slot over here. Alright, there we go. Opened the way forward. Yeah, you want to be careful as you make your way through here, because you got that gun in the center of the room that'll shoot at you sometimes. Doesn't cause a whole lot of damage, but it is annoying. Okay, so we don't want to go through the right there. Well, let's just go ahead and bomb it open, though. We want to actually head up towards this way. We'll just bomb jump up top, and we can grab ourselves an energy tank. Alright, that's very nice. Okay, so now we'll just roll on down this way, and we'll use this bomb slot. And as you can see, that'll lower that pillar there just underneath us. That way we can access this vent here. Alright, just gotta boost on through here. It's a rather long Morph Ball tunnel. Alright, now once we come into this room, you can see we have a panel here that's deactivated. And if we look over here to the left, we can see a circuit board that needs fixing. So let's go ahead and get out our trusty weld beam. We'll go ahead and weld the circuit board back together. Yeah, there we go. And that'll power up this panel here for us. So we just need to get out our X-ray visor and then interact with it. And then just punch in the code that we see on the screen. So we got bug face. We got devil horns upside down. We got other bug face. And X. Alright, beautiful. We have opened the way up. So now we just gotta get rolling on out of here then. There we go. Okay, now we can actually take the Morph Ball passage over here to the right. And we just want to use this half pipe here to get all the way up to the top right. Oh, there we are. That way we can activate this bomb slot. Alright, there we go. Alright, stop rolling around. Yeah, there we go. We just want to roll on through this way and see what we got down here. Oh, well, that can't be good. Oh boy, it looks like the space pirates have found us. Now before we deal with these big boys, let's go ahead and give them a scan. These are Commando Pirates. Yeah, these guys are rather beefy, and they like to cloak themselves sometimes and teleport around the room. But the good thing is, if you hop into hyper mode, you should be able to take them out before they become too much of a nuisance. Alright, there we go. Beautiful. Alright, now let's just go ahead and destroy these caches around the room. See if I can get my energy back up. Now the good thing about destroying those Faison canisters, yeah, as you see right there, it has a chance to drop 2 or 3 energy or ammo drops every time you blow one of them open. So yeah, that can be really useful. Okay, so now, let's go ahead and head up this way. There we go. Now as we start making our way through this hallway here, yeah, we're going to end up tripping some alarms. So let's just go ahead and take care of them real quick. There we go. Now before we do anything else, let's go ahead and destroy these, see if we can get any drops out of them. And we'll want to get out our scan visor and scan this thing over here on the wall. Yeah, we have another Space Pirate lore entry. This is First Disciples.
Our struggles have ended. She has shown us the error of our ways. The way is now clear. All previous vows of fealty have been forsworn. We now pledge sole allegiance to our liberator, the Great One, Dark Samus. We bear a singular honor, we lucky few, for we are her first disciples. Our burden is a happy one, for we will pave the way to her glorious victory and cosmic rule. Let the light of Faison lead us.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like the Space Pirates have drank the Kool-Aid. So they've gone a little bit nutso. Either that or they're being mind-controlled, but either way, yeah, that can't be good. Oh boy, we're gonna get ambushed by more Space Pirates here. Yeah, let's go ahead and give these guys a quick scan. These are Assault Shield Troopers. Yeah, these guys, if you try and use missiles on them, even your hyper missiles, it will just deflect right off of them. So you just want to make sure that you're using beam-based attacks on them. Alright. I got a good beam for you. It's called Hyper Beam. Alright, there we go. Oh, we got another commando in here as well. Let's just go ahead and take him out the normal way. That way I can show you just how beefy these guys are. Yeah, look how many charge shots he's taken. Yeah, I don't think you so with that cloaking crap. Alright, fry, bastard. Alright, beautiful. Alright, let's go ahead and see if we can get our energy back up to full. Yeah, we didn't notice this during the fight, but yeah, look at that. We got Metroids in here. Can't wait until they break out. Yeah, like that won't be super obvious. Because yeah, as you can see, we got a missile expansion hiding out one of their containment units. So yeah, I do want that, unfortunately. Alright, so the next thing that we need to do is to head over to this guy right over here and get out our X-ray visor. That way we can see what's happening on the inside of it. And all we need to do is rotate these cogs to line up the tabs with the holes. Alright, beautiful. So now we got a lift here. We'll go ahead and ride that on down. And we'll start off by heading over here to the right, because we have a circuit panel that we need to fix. So let's just go ahead and do that real quick. Alright, there we go. Ah, beautiful. So now we have unlocked a way to get up to the top part of this area. Very nice. And if we head over here to the left, yeah, look at this. We got ourselves another energy cell. I'll be taking that. Alright, there we go. We are now up to 4 energy cells. Oh goody, would you look at that. The Metroid's containment units have powered down. Yeah, let's just go ahead and head up here and get this over with. Alright guys, you know what to do. Yeah, it was scary back on Elysia, but I'm sick of your crap now. Let's go ahead and blow you up, and same with you. Alright, there we go. Alright, so now that this is open, we can actually head back here and grab this missile expansion. Alright, very nice. Okay, so now let's just head over here to where the center pillar is. And we'll just morph and wait until this slot appears. That way we can take it up top. Alright, there we are. Yeah, let's go ahead and blow that open with a missile. Now before I go through that doorway, I actually want to go ahead and scan this object over here on the wall. Experiment status report update. Metroid Project Dread is nearing the final stages of completion. Now the main reason why I wanted to point that out is if you're not familiar with Metroid Dread, it was a game that was supposed to come out back in 2005, 2006, that was supposed to be a sequel to Metroid Fusion, but that never ended up seeing the light of day. There's been like news about it on and off over the years, I think around 2010 and 2015, and there's still some people that say that it's going to come out eventually, but I'm not holding my breath on it. Now, what's funny about this scan, though, is according to the director, this wasn't a reference to Metroid Dread at all. It just happened to be a coincidence, which of course was met with a lot of skepticism because it's like, damn, it's one hell of a coincidence. Yeah, my whole take on the matter is it's just release more Metroid games already, damn it. It's like I'm hungry for some new Metroid content. Let's go ahead and destroy that guy across the way there. And now just blow open this Morph Ball passage. Alrighty. And we just gotta use our boost to spin this thing around. That way we can gain access over here to grab another missile expansion. Alright. Yeah, for some reason after you grab that missile expansion, that ring around this center boost area will spin around. I'm not entirely sure why it does that. It's like you have to wait for it to stop spinning before you can get back in there, too. So it's just a little bit annoying. Alright, so now we just want to make our way to the doorway just across the platform here. Alright, come on. Open up. Open up quickly. Like, I don't want to fight these guys. Yeah, there we go. Damn, that was close. Alright, let's go ahead and blast these open. I'll be taking that energy, thank you. Now, if we look up from here, we can actually see we have 4 of these nodes up here that we need to target with our Seeker missiles. So let's go ahead and lock onto them and give them a blast. Alright, fantastic. Now, after we do that, we're going to have a bunch of crawl tanks that'll appear. So we just want to make sure that we take care of them rather quickly. Yeah, if you don't destroy them fast enough, some of them might actually go into hyper mode, and they'll start causing significant damage to you. So that can be kind of annoying. Alright, so now, let's go ahead and use our screw attack to wall jump off of those platforms to make our way up top here. Alright, now once we're up at the top platform, I actually want to look over here to our right and give this guy a quick scan. We have another Space Pirate lore entry here. This is the source discovered.
After our liberation, she left us adrift. We thought this a test of our loyalty, and so we endured. Some said she had abandoned us. They were promptly shot. Disciples do not doubt their leader. When she returned, it was on the back of a titanic starborn beast. As we groveled in awe, she ordered us to follow the beast through a rift in space, a wormhole. Some refused to follow, afraid of the unknown. They too were shot. Disciples must be fearless. Once through the rift, we saw a singular wonder. Phase, the source of all Faison in the cosmos. Phase, the home of our glorious leader.
Ah, Phase, huh? That's the name of the planet. Interesting. Also, I like that scan, how every time one of the space pirates was like, I'm not sure about that, just instantly shot. It's like, yeah, they don't screw around at all, do they? Alright, now before we get moving on, I actually want to head over this way to give this guy a scan. These are puffer mines. Yeah, they're pretty much just like the sky puffers that we came across back in Elysia, except I think their explosion is a little bit bigger. Yeah, let's just go ahead and test that out. I don't know, it's kind of cool looking. Now what's interesting is these guys will actually spawn infinitely in here. So if you need any more energy or ammo, you can actually get some off of them. So that's kind of nice. Alright, for now though, we're actually going to head on over this way and see what we got in this room. Ah, would you look at that? That's actually the suit shielding unit that we need. But unfortunately, as you saw in that cutscene, we don't have the right suit upgrade in order to access that area. So we're going to have to go find that and then come back here. Now, of course it wasn't going to be that easy. Let's go ahead and destroy these guys. See if I can get myself back up to full energy and ammo. Back up to full energy. That's not too bad. Let's go ahead and see what we got in here then. Oh hey, it's the Federation Trooper. We finally found him. Yeah, it looks like he's being accosted by some space pirates here. So let's just go ahead and hop into hyper mode and hyper missile. I love that. If you just shoot the ground right between those two guys, they don't even see it coming. They just die instantly.
Samus, thank the stars it's you. I thought I was a dead man. I think I can help you get to the seed. As I'm sure you know, the path to the seed entrance is exposed to the acid rain. However, I've seen the pirates using a special suit shield that protects them from the elements. If you can acquire one of these shield units, you could probably make it to the seed. Lucky for you, I've seen where they make these devices. Here are the coordinates. I even know a back entrance to that location, but we'll need your help activating the lift that takes us there. We've got to engage the security levers simultaneously.
Alright, thank you for the information that I was already aware about. Yeah, I don't know about this guy. He seems kind of suspicious. Alright, let's just go ahead and get any energy that we can. And then we'll head over here, and we'll activate this with him.
I'll call out the instructions. We must synchronize our movements or the security clamps won't release. Are you ready? Pull. Twist. Push. Let's get going.
Alright, looks like we activated a lift heading up, so let's go ahead and check it out.
You know, you should never trust strangers, Sammy. This is gonna be fun.
Ah, I knew that trooper couldn't be trusted. It was a ruse all along. But in either case, let's go ahead and get her scan out of the way. This is Gandrada. Now, unlike the previous two hunters that we fought, Gandrada is no pushover. She has a lot of different forms and phases that she will go through in this fight, and if you're not careful, she can end up draining your energy rather quickly. So you have to make sure that you're on your toes for most of the fight. Alright, for now though, we're just going to go ahead and keep our distance, because if you get too close to her, she can actually latch onto you and start draining your energy, and you just have to shake her off. Alright. Let's go ahead and use our regular beam. Alright, she's going to go ahead and take on the form of a Berserker now. And pretty much all we have to do is just employ the same tactics that we did in fighting Berserkers before. Just want to wait until she starts shooting out these energy orbs, and we'll just fire them on back to her. Oh, not going to stay in that form, huh? Yeah, she's going to go ahead and take on the form of an arrow trooper. Yeah, one thing I do want to mention with this fight is you have to be a little bit careful with some of the forms that she takes, because I've had times when I've fought her in my test plays where she ended up glitching out and getting stuck underneath the stage, and I couldn't continue on with the fight. It was kind of annoying. I had to reset my game. Yeah, when she ended up doing that, she actually turned into the Arrow Trooper. It's like that one makes me a little bit nervous when she does that. Alright, she's going to turn into a whole bunch of swarm bats here. And the good thing about that form is you can actually destroy a lot of the swarm bats and get drops out of it. Alright, come on. Alright, getting in some good damage at least. Alright, she's going to turn back into the Arrow Trooper. Just go ahead and lock on and use some missiles. Alright, now once you get her health down to about right there, first off, let's go ahead and shake her off. Like, get off me, you fucking bitch. Yeah, she's going to open up the walls here, so we have to be a little bit careful about where we're at. That way we don't end up out in the acid rain. And as you can see, during this part of the fight as well, she'll turn into either Rundus or Gore. So yeah, you just have to employ the same tactics that you did during those fights. There we go. Go ahead and rip off that armor and suck Hyper Missile. Alright, now she's going to go ahead and turn into Gore. Let's go ahead and take out that control unit underneath him. Go ahead and use some more Hyper Missiles. Alright, beautiful. Put in a lot of damage there. Alright, there we go. Uh-oh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Yeah, during this phase of the fight, when she turns into, well, us, you just want to make sure that you keep your distance, because she has an area of effect attack that she'll like to use if you get too close to her. And also you got to watch out for that big beam that she'll use to just sweep across the ground. Ow, would you stop that? It's like all these little hits, they fucking suck. Yeah, I just like to keep an eye on the mini-map during this fight, because it is hard to keep track of on where she's at. She just moves around so quickly. Alright, there we go. Alright, getting some more good damage in. Yeah, when you get to the later parts of the fight, I don't really recommend using your hyper mode to deal with her, just because she's going to be moving around so much, and she's going to be chipping away at your health, so it's just not in your best interest to just use up your energy to try and deal with her. As you saw, she went invisible during that part right there, so you just have to get out your X-ray visor. That way you can track her down. And when your screen gets staticky, that means she's out of her invisible phase. Alright, come on. It's like, stop with that jumping around shit. Alright, she went invisible again. Yeah, if she's standing on the ground, sometimes you can just run up and hit her with a charge shot, and you can knock her on her ass for a second. Oh, get off me! Alright, just keep up the assault. Oh, stay away. Alright, looks like we're doing good so far. Alright, going invisible again. Oh, come on, that was like right up in her face. Ah, come on, get off of me. Let's try and get in some rapid fire shots. Yeah, there we go. We knocked her on her ass. God damn, get off of me, bitch. Being so clingy. Yeah, this last part of the fight is, like, the most annoying. Alright, she's almost dead. See if we can finish her off. Alright, and die. Alright, and with that, we have defeated the third and final hunter, Gandrada. And yeah, that cutscene is really disturbing. It's like how she turns into Samus right before she dies. It's like, ugh, that's really unsettling. But in either case, for defeating her, check out what we get. Alright, we have got ourselves the grapple voltage. So now when we latch onto certain things, we can actually drain the energy out of them. Alright, case in point, if we head over here to this panel, we can actually latch onto it. And if we pull down on the control stick, we can drain the energy out of it. Just like that. Alright, beautiful. We have opened up this pathway over here. Alright, so now let's just go ahead and head on down this way. And we'll scan this glyph over here to the left. And that'll activate this control terminal over here, so let's go ahead and use it. Hey, check it out! The Space Pirates have a metro system. Nice! Alright, now let's just go ahead and interact with this panel. We'll tilt and down. Alright, very nice. And the first thing that we're going to see once we get off at this station is this thing over here on the wall. So go ahead and give it a scan. This is Space Pirate lore entry, the Leviathan. Our leader provided us with great wisdom on many subjects, including the improvement of our mighty battleship, Colossus. We followed her teachings and turned our vessel into a ship without peer, but more work remained. Dark Samus required a mighty flagship, one to strike terror in the hearts of her enemies. The might of Colossus was not enough. She demanded more. Her solution was unique and most excellent. We took her great star beast and fitted it with cybernetic weapon systems. Crew quarters and command consoles were placed within the beast's skull. In time, we created a mighty dreadnought and called it Leviathan. The great leader was pleased. Ah, so that's how the Leviathans came to be. Interesting. Alright, let's go ahead and head on out this way. You can see we got another panel here. Let's go ahead and drain that. There we go. And hey, look at this. We are back at our ship. Let's go ahead and hop on it. And we'll throw down a save real quick. Alright, just like that. So where are we going to find the upgrade that we need in order to reach the suit shielding unit? Well, we're going to have to find out in the next video, so stay tuned for more Metroid Prime 3 Corruption.